So everyone's been in this situation where you're going like +1 layer and you have the walls. Like this would be a roach warren, right? And then you're getting all in by some guy and you're defending with the 1 queen. You can literally just send this queen over and save it with a tumor. I don't know why people aren't doing this. It should be pretty, like after the probe stuff that people do with like cannon rushes and stuff, everyone should know this, but no one's doing it. So I'm just laying it out. This is how you do it. The way that this works is you have to be against the wall for one. I'm tight. But also there is a unit pressuring me from the other side. And if I press into the cracks, I slide through. And this is like free queen. To be completely fair, people aren't having massive trouble with ling all-ins with +1 layer. But I feel like this is the next step that we should be having in like our standards of how we play. Everyone should be saving all of their queens versus ling all-ins with +1 layer. There should not be a single queen that dies with this method, right? But the other thing about this, like everyone's seen, or I don't know about everyone, but a lot of people have seen the fact that probes are going through pylons and stuff, right? Like they get into a tight corner and they're shifting through buildings. And this proves that Zerg can also do this. So my challenge to everyone else is find out what else this means for the game, because this is such a small thing that right now we don't have massive use for. I think cannon rushes probably get the most use out of this, and then this +1 layer situation. But I know for a fact there's more to this game. There's way more that you can do than just this stuff. But we need more people like just doing it and just trying to figure it out. And for the longest time, I was just keeping it to myself just because I just wanted, I don't know, it's typical like Starcraft player stuff. Like you just want to keep all the stuff you know in like a secret little box. But at this point in my like career, I don't care about secret builds or like telling people that things work when I know that they don't because of this very specific timing or something. The same thing with the 2-base meta. Like I'll tell people all day that 2-base meta is actually good because it actually is good. But before, I would never tell people, I would never argue about 2-base meta being better than 3-base meta because there's no gain for me to tell people the truth. I spent so much time on little shit like that. The perfect coach. This is so little right now, but it could be massive, right? Oh wait, no. It could be massive, but we need more people doing this. It needs more eyes, and that's the problem. Like, it's not just 2 hexes or 1 hex. Yeah, it's not 1 hex, it's 2 hexes I can go through. 3 if you count the very center. There's so much you can do here, but no one's testing it. So my challenge to people watching this is use this and try to figure out more. I don't think this will get patched. The very first time I saw this, the first reason I was hiding this was I thought it was going to get patched if too many people knew about it. But after the ping thing I was talking about how to identify buildings with pings, I told like 4 or 5 people about that and it got patched. And I think that was legit cheating. I mean, it's basically cheating. But this, it's been almost as long, and cannon rushers basically do this. So I think the best thing at this point is just go wild. Go wild. And Llama disagrees about 2-base meta. He thinks that you should be able to kill it every time. Show me the context. I need context. Context would be good. But also, to reinforce this idea. Oh man, am I actually gonna do this? Okay, we're about to get into some. There is way more to this queen like pushing with the tumors thing than meets the eye. So the first time I ever saw queens getting moved by something was actually by Zerglings, which kind of gave me the idea for the tumor stuff, along with a game I had versus TLO. That was really weird as well. But if you watch this, it's actually possible to push queens. Look at that. There's a lot of movement. See that? I just got pushed. And I'm moving back, but then I get pushed again. There is something to this game in like pushing units. I practiced this for hours in customs. And I just pushed that queen. That queen literally got pushed. I'm just doing a combination of attacks and move commands. This is another one. Attacks and move commands. We thought it had to do with the drone. So we pushed a little bit. Also pushed the queen when it was looking to the side. But this ended up not being as useful. We see it's slowly getting pushed, and then that Ling got in. Very slight. There are things like this in this game, and I'm starting to see it everywhere now. Like I even saw Neuro doing it the other day. Can you push any unit? I don't know. I know certain things that allow you to push units, but I don't know how to do it consistently. That's why I need more people that know about it. And like, I see clips like this, and I see no point in keeping this stuff like hidden. Like, even Neuro did this accidentally. Maybe accidentally. It seems like he knows. He literally did it. And he knows the method too, which makes me think that he actually just knows. See, so what he's doing here is he's attack, move, attack, move, attack. It's a combination of attack and moves to push a unit. But I sound like a crazy person right now, but I swear to God, this exists, okay? This is real, okay? I've been trying to figure this out for years, probably. I mean, not straight, off and on, right? But like, at this point, I've accepted I can't figure it out on my own. This needs to be out here for everyone to know it. Everyone needs to be trying to figure it out. Everyone needs to be. It's water, okay, guys? It's water. Look, He's moving the Adept. You can't tell me this is fake. It's right. It's a clip. Someone else did it. That wasn't me. Look at his face. He's so stoic. He's not surprised. He doesn't pog. The pushing thing was around HOTS. They called it spamming to get past the Protoss guard at the gate. Yeah, but it wasn't like this. This is different. I think this is way more powerful. Because before, I think I know what you're talking about, where you spam to get past, like, versus hold positioned units, it never worked. But for some reason, it does now. If you do like a very, like, this attack move combination. But my theory is that the only way it can work is if the other person's also trying to do something. Like, for example, if they're attack moving you, or if they're moving, it'll definitely push them. But I think it's something to do with them inputting commands and you inputting commands at the same time, and it causes a slide. Yeah, you can move them if they're on attack move. Yeah. It's something with them attacking. But you say, I don't think they can move on hold, but these gifts are literally them on hold. These queens are literally on hold. This is I hate this girl. This gift is literally on hold. These queens are on hold, man. These queens are not doing anything. Like, this is where because like, I think Puck's A moving here. I really do think he is. But these queens are 100. How does she keep doing this? These queens are on hold. Here comes the second stage of the queen sliding, okay? I swear to God, okay, you guys are gonna think, okay, you guys already think that I'm crazy. You guys gotta listen to me, okay? You gotta hear me out. These queens are on hold. I swear to God. I think it has something to do with drones mineral walking through the queens. Look at the top right here. These drones start mineral walking, and then they move. Look. There's something here. There's something here. Look at these drones move, and look at the queens get pushed. There's something going on. What do you mean no current proof? These are literally proof. Is there another GIF? There's also this, which also has drones mineral walking. And people at first glance think this is me moving them, but you'll clearly see like my queens are looking towards their lings and getting pushed. And then I'm actually moving them, and then they get pushed a little bit again at the very end. Was Puck transferring probes? No. I think. Okay, so there's two things we know for sure. Well, not for sure. One thing for sure, attacking definitely affects units getting moved. So my theory on this clip is just, I think he was attack moving. I think he was just a move spamming like a spaz because Puck's a spaz. So I think that's just literally him just a clicking over and over again. This probe's moving over, but it's not mineral walking. Okay, that's my explanation for this one. This is more the attacking theory. It's attacking something. It's not on hold position. It's A moved essentially, right? It's not in attack mode, it's attacking. It's A moving. It's different than attack mode. This is, I believe this is the mineral walking one. Actually, no, this doesn't have mineral walking. I think the theory for this one was that the drone had something to do with it. It had something to do with, the theory on this one was the Lings are pushing the drone and the drone is pushing the queen, because the way that allied units interact with each other is different than enemy units interacting with each other. So if you could push a drone, it could push a queen, and then the drone would push a queen differently than the Lings would. So the idea was literally pushing the drone into the queen, and then the queen would move. I don't really have as much... Who is this girl? I don't really have as much to back up this theory. I don't really like this theory, but it was the only explanation for why that one worked. But basically, there's always a different reason for almost every single one of these gifts. So what does this mean for any of this? Why does any of this matter? It doesn't really matter. But to me, continuing like Starcraft's progression as a game, we need tricks like this. We need like this. This is like why people like Brood War. It's because of like this. And I think we should give it a shot. We should just flesh it out. Because I spent a good year or so looking into these gifts and trying to recreate it in these customs and all this crap, and I haven't gotten it. So what I'm trying to say is, you guys do it, because I'm sick of it. I'm done. I did the queen tumor thing, this is cool. I gave you guys that. You guys do the rest, because I'm done. That's basically where I'm at on this whole glitching stuff. So go do it, figure it out, and then when you figure it out, then you can give me credit, because, you know, finder's fee, right?